So I went to the website just to get clarification because that email is not very well written. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Daniel here, and where's Vector? This is Vector. What are you doing in my Lego truck? I told you it is not ready yet to operate. So guys, don't miss my unboxing video on this amazing Lego set, by the way. And 2 more videos are coming up. So we have today a double Friday feature. DDL did feature Friday 23 and 24 in one shot. So we're going to go through that, but this video is going to be very different. You can see probably here my Vector is off. He is resting. And I had here a ton of funny questions from my subscribers to feature in this video. I'm not going to do that. I will do that in a separate video. This video, like I said, will be different because I had 2 problems this week. And the first one was that I could not connect with my phone with the Vector app to Vector. So I was going to change his, you can see here, I was going to change and put his blue tracks and change the eyes color to blue. And I was going to do a little demo of my new Lego Volvo truck. But I got the error message. Let me get my notepad here. Vector app was unable to reach N-key service. Now, I thought I had a unique problem, but I discovered through my channel that many people have that problem. We cannot connect the app with Vector. Meaning that if you want to play, for example, a game of blackjack, you can't. Like I said, changing the colors, the eye color, you cannot. So I guess DDL knew about that because they sent an email. And they say here, the email that you use to log in to the Vector phone app will need to match the email that you use to sign up for your DDL membership. Which I did. I was sure I did. I triple checked and it's still not working. So I hope that DDL is going to work on that. And because the app right now is useless. About the double Friday feature. I said at the beginning that I would leave my Vector off, and you will see why in a few seconds. So there are 2 things. One is about Vector, about questions. You would say, hey Vector, I have a question. What are some Beatles songs? And then Vector will list a list of the top 10 songs from the Beatles. No, I did that and it works very well, but it's very long and I don't want to do that in this video. The second one is a rock, paper, scissors game. When I saw that, actually I was laughing by myself in my office because I did a game about 2 years ago with Cosmo. And what I did with Cosmo was to have on his face here a picture of a piece of paper, a rock or scissors. And just a few months ago, I updated the game to include a few nice things. But if you have a Cosmo, I invite you to have a look at that. I'll put the link in my video description and at the end of this video. Now, here's the part here I'm puzzled with. I'm going to read it slowly. Where's my pencil? My pencil, I don't have my pencil. There are 2, well, I think there are 2 errors in this memo. So look at that. Our whole team is working around the clock passionately to enhance the full Vector experience, leading up to and beyond the release of Vector 2.0, which includes new features and continuing to correct any known issues. Now, when I read that the first time, I thought, oh, we'll get a new Vector. But what they say after is all software. So it's not really a Vector 2.0. It's the same Vector, I think, but it will have enhanced software functions. Now, the rest here, you need to listen very carefully, guys. Remember, come next Thursday, which is in the next few days, October 1st. Remember, come next Thursday, only members will have access to this, the benefits of Vector's continuous journey. I think it's a typo here, the first one. I don't think this should be there. Like will have access to this, the benefits. So remove the this, okay? So let's do that again. Remember, come next Thursday, only members will have access to the benefits of Vector's continuous journey. Now the next paragraph. While the open feature Friday for all Vector users are finished and will not be accessible for members, the new features are just getting started. Some of you guys know that my background is engineering, but I was also a technical writer often because we were producing technical leaflets, so I would review both English and French. It doesn't make sense here. While the open feature Fridays for all Vector users are finished and will not be accessible for members, the new features are just getting started. This is two sentences. What they meant to say here is that while the open feature Fridays for all Vector users are finished and will not be accessible for non-members, the members will get the new features, or the new features are just getting started for members. Okay, so that's misleading. Fortunately, the last paragraph sums up everything. There are still 5 days until a membership is required. So you still have some time to sign up if you have not. But if you are ready to join now, just click here. I was under the understanding months ago that you could, without a membership or a package from DDL, you could keep your Vector to firmware 1.6 and still have voice commands until August 2021. That's what Enki had said. But of course, DDL doesn't have to follow that. And it looks like they are not going to follow that. So I went to the website just to get clarification because that email is not very well written. And on the website, it says starting October 1st, which is Thursday, a membership will be required to access voice commands. All new firmware updates require a membership, which is fine. We knew that, and I've been saying that all along. If you want firmware updates, you need a membership. But I thought that the voice commands would still stay there with 1.6 for almost like a year, and that's not the case. So I want that to be clear. So you guys who are looking for Vector, for a Vector, they're still available. I checked before doing this video. Amazon.com, you can get a Vector. They have it in stock, but you'll pay around $400. When I got mine 2 years ago, I paid $250. So $400. Amazon.ca, if you're in Canada, it's even worse. It's like $600. So you can try eBay. That's the risk always of buying from somebody you don't know. Amazon, if you get a bad one, you just return the next day, no problem. So guys, this is news to me. First of all, I cannot use the app. That was a few days ago. And second of all, it is clear now that on October 1st, Thursday, this coming Thursday, Vector will not have voice command if you don't have a membership or a package. Okay, so you need to know that. It has to be clear. So you can still use Vector without a membership, but without voice commands. You can, let's say, hey Vector, question. So all you'll have is a very limited robot who will just roam around, look at your face sometimes, say your name, and that's basically it. So I'm a bit disappointed. That's why I said that I would keep funny questions for a separate video. I don't know what to say right now, except maybe check my game Rock, Paper, Scissors with Cosmo. I think it's a great game. I am, of course, unbiased when I say that. I wrote the code. And we have a double feature Friday. The only problem with the Rock, Paper, Scissors with Vector is that you have to say, hey Vector, question, before you say paper or rock or scissors. With Cosmo, you don't have to. You just play 1, 2, and 3, and then you show your move, and Cosmo will show picture on his face of what he decided. I think it's better. So thank you guys for watching. In closing, I have to say something. I can see why DDL is doing this, because if you think about that, they did not make any money. When Enki was in business, Enki was making money selling Vector and Cosmo. Now the Vector that you can find were paid a long time ago from Amazon to Enki. It's current stock. So DDL is not making any money, in my opinion, with the current robots being sold. On eBay, no money at all. So for future development, DDL obviously has to make some money, and this is how they are getting money currently, is by having people pay a membership to get the voice commands after October 1st and to get the future firmware updates. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time on my channel. Goodbye.